Yeah, I want to start the live stream event. Okay. Since YouTube wouldn't actually showed me if it's working or not. Go away, you. I'm just gonna assume the stream is. Okay. Let me that looks infinitely loopy. I'm gonna get that off the screen. Um where is it? I need to send this to someone real quick. Hang on. And then I'll start talking, I promise. All right. I think everything looks like what I potentially want it to. I think. All right, that's nice. So today, I don't have a lot of time. I wanted to stream this like 3 hours ago, and then life happened, and I didn't. So instead, I'm gonna do it for like 25 minutes and see what I can get done. I'll do more of this on probably Wednesday, when I'll have less life to deal with. The plan was to work on pause menu stuff because that sounds kind of exciting. People were voting for on the poll on my channel anyway. So whatever that's worth. I'm going to run it now just to see what it looks like and see what's not there. What exactly did I put on the poll on my channel? I should probably look at that. Is the program audio being picked up? It is, but it's very low. So you probably can't really hear that. So it's probably not too obnoxious. That's good. Pause menu UI, bestiary, party menu, quest log, etc. is what I wrote down. Okay. I can, I think the only one that's implemented is inventory, save, settings, part of settings anyway, and I think that's it. Encyclopedia doesn't do anything, and party doesn't do anything. Okay. I don't have a crystal clear idea of what I want this to look like, and it's most likely going to be, the visual is going to be reskinned later anyway. But to get something there that is usable, I will, let's start with the party menu. Firstly, when you click on something, this is commented out, probably because it would have, like, made the entire thing get stuck, because there's nothing there. So I'll comment back in the party menu. Next, I'm going to need... Why is there a commented out line that says draw the settings menu next to the encyclopedia? The encyclopedia is essentially where the quest log and bestiary and stuff would go. I'll duplicate this for now. Party, I said it was going to be. And it appears that I don't actually have a, There we go. I didn't have a line that said that. Now I do. Okay, that's a note about scribble, which I probably don't need. Let me run this again to see what it looks like, and then I'll think about where to start. Alright, so I'm kind of picturing something that looks not actually too different from this, except instead of inventory, it'll say party and that kind of thing. Let me, I want to turn on GM Live. Alright, first I'm going to turn on GM Live, because this is UI stuff, and Live is pretty good for doing UI stuff. GM Live server, there we go. That's just gonna run in the background, and... Oh god, how does this work? I haven't used this in like 3 days. It's actually been longer than that, but I want a live call, and this doesn't take any arguments. Alright, this is awkward, but... Does this have to return anything? I think it does. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Let's try that, and I will then see if when I change stuff in the code window, the game updates without me having to rebuild it and everything, because that will take a long time, and I don't really want to waste a lot of time today, because I don't have terribly long today. Okay, let's go into the party menu, and let's now say, oh, excellent. Does this need to be, Why? No, stop disconnecting. Bad. Hey. I don't like it when you do that. Alright, so YouTube is also nice when it works. And that is simply... Alright, fine. I'll open the demo project. I didn't, anyway, think there was anything else I had to set up. It's not in the recent project list. If live call, return live result, and then in the step event, live update. Do I have that there? I thought I had that there. Step, begin step, live update is indeed in the step event. Does it have to be step? I don't see why it would. There's nothing wrong in live async HTTP, is there? That's what it's supposed to be. And, it's being called from the right object, anyway. I don't... Should I check the documentation? Is there a different one for scripts and events by any chance? I'm pretty sure there isn't. Do I not have the documentation file here? Okay, whatever. We won't be doing that. I'm confused. I know I had it working before. Imagine how much time I'm going to spend trying to get this to work, and it probably will overtake the amount of time I save by getting it to work. Okay, anyway, it seems to not be crashing. I spoke too soon. Alright, fine then. We won't do this. Whatever you say, Game Maker. Did I have to say, like, live init? Did I not do that? That's a telephone. I did live init. Alright, whatever. We'll turn this off then. I will try and get that working on my own time. Let's see. First, I can kill the server, because I don't need that anymore. Stop with the telemarketers, God! Alright. Where does the, Alright, so the world.party is going to be the list of party members. And I believe it's an array, not a list. That should make the list of who's who appear. I don't need all of these. Okay, I don't need a lot of this, actually. A lot of this is specific to inventory stuff, which I do not need currently. Cursor inventory index, I'll use that for now. I'll set it to something properly later. Is my voice on, by the way? Good. It is, I think. I don't know why I'm always paranoid that it's not. Text. We're going to align that in the right place. That's the back button. That's the cursor. If you click on something, if you're at the end, you go back. Copying and pasting code is great, except when it's not. I can get rid of that. Why is it setting the index back to 0? I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. That's another inventory thing that is not really needed right now. Hide the pause menu if you hit the escape key or the start button or whatever. Reset reset the pause menu if you hit the back button or select or whatever. Go back. This is considerably shorter. Why is this complaining? This is considerably less code than the last version. Is there a missing something somewhere? Curly brace or anything of the sort? I am not seeing one. Maybe I should just use curly braces instead of begin end. But I want to. It's also not pointing me to the correct location. Is it? That's got one. Oh, I see. Okay. Crisis averted. There should be a lot less here. Actually, a lot more should appear because I have more party members than inventory currently. It is 5:07. Alright, I'll do this for like another 20 minutes. And, party crashes. Oh, you know what? Okay. World.player.party. I thought that in my brain before I typed it, and then I just didn't type it. Oh. This is why having live working would be nice. Because then I don't have to sit through this every time. There we go. Party. Okay. I have 5 party members. Nothing happens when I click on them. If I go back. Oops. If I go back, it will go back to the menu. If I select that, it'll also go back to the menu. Alright, this, I like to call this the skeleton is working properly. That's always a good start. And with that in mind... It's always good to use your source code once in a while. Source control once in a while. Halloween was last week. I suppose skeletons are appropriate. Let's see. I do not want to do that. I don't know if I'm going to want to, automatically show a party member's stats on the, say, the right side of the screen when the cursor goes over their name, or, oh, you know what? Before I even forget. Alright, I'm going to change inventory and party member to scribble when it draws the text. Where is draw text? Here is draw text. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but I haven't been messing with the inventory code for a while either. Come on. I really need to get live working later. I don't believe I have any NPCs set up who give you toast items currently. Instead, okay, the text alignment is wrong. The text alignment is wrong. Scribble set. Draw set. Box. Okay. FA center and middle. And I just put that at the top. I'll put that at the top over here as well. Why is there a separate call for the back button? Shouldn't that be, wouldn't it be easier if that was just part of the text array? You'd think, right? That's... okay, never mind then. Go away, Scribble. That is having an influence on the way the rest of the text is drawn, which I don't really, I can't really say I want. I might mess with that again later. Or I won't. That wasn't even the right string. All right. I guess a good place to start would be if index is equal to the last button. If it's not equal to the last button, then what's a good size for a rectangle to draw? Like an info rectangle. What is it over here? It is... Is it this? No, that's the one on the left. Am I sure? I feel like there should be more code in here. Why isn't there more code in here? Where is... Oh, you know what that is? Okay. It's not there because I took it out. A long time ago, when I was changing stuff. That's right. Alright, so we're gonna draw the 9 slice at halfway across the screen. Sure. Actually, halfway across the screen plus the padding. Is this height or width? Oh, that's width. Okay. And the height will be... Should I just have it go all the way down to the bottom of the screen? Nah, not now anyway. Maybe later. All right, that should put a rectangle on the right side. It would really help if I had live working right now, so that I didn't have to rebuild the entire game every single time. I only got like 10 minutes before I want to go deal with other stuff. Because today's much later than I hoped it would be. Let's see. Okay, so there can be character information in here. This is probably going to get expanded. I'm thinking if there's, say, an equipment menu or something, it'll go in here as well. But not at the current moment. At the current moment, I'm just going to, Is that currently used? I don't want to reuse that variable. Should I say info height and width as well? Yeah, I guess. Alright, that looks slightly cleaner. You can understand what it's doing a little bit more. And then we'll draw the scribble. I have a lot of text box offset, text width, text... I think that's it. I should probably arrange these a little bit better now that I have many more of them than I used to. That's not it. Text box height, offset, okay. That's an appropriate value. Alright, workspaces, come on, stop working against me. And then, what would it be? Text. Alright, that'll be the name. There's also a picture, right? They come with like a sprite picture. An icon or something. I think. Oh, there's battle graphics. Isn't there overworld graphics also? Whatever. I won't deal with the picture right now. Right now I'm interested in name and stats and stuff. Okay. Some of the stats are already done. And this reminds me, I should probably farm this off into its own script. Let's see. Health, magic, attack, defense, and agility. We can start with that. I will likely move this into its own script later for purposes of cleaning up. I'll get rid of the magic numbers later, I swear. Maybe. And then the actual values are... Telephone. All right, we're going to pretend that's not going off. God, why did they even have to invent telephones? Couldn't they have gone straight to the internet? That would have worked, wouldn't it? Totally. I don't know how this should be arranged. Let's just say I'll change that when I decide how it looks. All right. Why were all these different values to begin with, though? Something tells me it's because I was being indecisive. Okay, and the telephone is still ringing because once wasn't enough. The question stats are not particularly relevant. In the menu here. I don't need all this draw text color. When you're in battle, if your stats have been raised or lowered, I use the draw text color so that you can see at a glance if something is normal up or down, but that's not really concern right now. Oops. So that should be, if we're going to convert this to the proper instance. Will this work outside of battle? I don't know why this wouldn't work outside of battle. It looks like it's, I don't believe this references anything specific to battles. Yep, okay. Oh, you know what? I can make it simpler and cut out some points of failure. By just saying who dot attack, who dot defense, and dot agility. That should at least show the numbers correctly. Is it running? Did I hit the F5 button? There we go. It's 5:24. All right, I'll give it like a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna go do dinner things and such. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look as completely misaligned as I expected it to. Everyone's stats mostly look the same except for Turkey Buddy, because I think Burb and the not Burb have different base stats. Somewhat, at least when it comes to health. Okay. I'm trying to think, besides the picture, what else would be relevant? What properties relating to equipment do they currently have? I could put nickname and the name. And the profile. That might be kind of fun. None of those are set, I don't think. But all the same. Oh, level, obviously. I'll want to put level on there somewhere. For now, let's who dot profile. Okay, since that's a property of the party member and not their class or race or anything. And again, I don't actually need all these draw text colors. So for the sake of being somewhat more neat and orderly, what does the profile even say? I'm pretty sure it's not set anywhere. The idea being that you could write your own little descriptions of your characters or something like that, or that they could just be a summary of like what they've done in the last couple of hours of gameplay or something. It's not like a Pokédex entry or anything. At least that's not the idea. That's unfortunate. Okay. I mean for TED, not for game dev. Alright, so this is kind of redundant, where it says, like, Sue in parentheses Sue. So I'll say, I'm just gonna do this in line. Telephone, God! No! Alright, if the nickname is the same as the regular name, it'll just be nothing, and then if the nickname is not the same as the regular name, it will show them both. Alright, that's gonna work. I don't know why I decided to run the game again, considering how long that takes. Let me think about other things that might be of importance. Cool. Oh, right, because parentheses, they're fairly important when it comes to, the conditional operator. That'll happen, and it really bothers me mixing scribble draw and draw text in the same general area over here. But I'll fix that later. I'm gonna write down things to fix later, again, as I like to do on occasion. Draw text and scribble draw, what is this, inventory code? Okay, I'm gonna fix that after, later tonight, probably. Or at least make it consistent one way or another. And I said experience. You know what I also want is an HP bar. Also, this doesn't actually display the health, does it? Oh, it does, down there at the bottom. 128, 160, 192. What comes after 192? 224. I must be very tired because I'm forgetting my multiples of 32. And 256. Skip a line, 288, 320. Okay. 28. 92. 24. I need to not hard code this. That's another thing I should write down to do later. Is make this look not totally hard coded. This should be easy enough, right? I don't currently do anything super fancy for health bars. In the little battle overlay, I have no idea how all of these opened up all of a sudden. But in the little battle overlay, this is what I'm looking for. Do they, does the health bar colorize? I want it to be consistent. I should probably write a generic draw health bar script or something like that. That's built into GameMaker, isn't it? I'm gonna have to pick a new name. Stat mods. Oh, battle get health color. That's handy. Okay. And that'll check from 0 to 1, right? Yeah. That Y is... This is awful software dev. And I don't care, because I want to get this done. Stat X. That'll be fine. It'll at least look like a health bar. It's 5:30. I said I wanted to wrap this up. What was it? Battle get health color. That's what I typed, isn't it? Anyway. And the outline to make it stand out a little more. Oh, you know what? This has to be all right, that'll be the correct size. All right, that should be a health bar. I really do need to make a generic health bar script at some point because I foresee this being used in a number of places. Let me write that down while this is building. Yeah, I know what I'm doing later, today, tonight, whatever. Oh, no. Very wrong. And, it's misaligned. Okay. I want to end the stream on a good note, though. Let me unmisalign this. This is cheating. My god. Alright, while I'm at it, I'm going to write cleanup code as well. There. Okay, that's a health bar. I don't have any debug cheat to... At least I don't anymore, I used to manually take off HP from these guys. So I can't really show it moving, which is another thing that I should probably do for next stream. But that's good enough for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that a little pretty. I'm gonna do this again on Wednesday because I didn't really get to do this for very long today. Unfortunately, I'll try to start earlier than like 4:30 or whatever it was. For now, how long have I actually been streaming? It says 45 minutes, so a little after 4:30. If I could ever get anything done on time, I do it at like 1:30 instead, but that never happens. All right. I'm gonna end this off. To everybody who is here, I see there are a couple people here. I haven't actually looked over that often today as I usually do, but regardless, I thank you for dropping by. If you want to come by again on Wednesday or whatever. Someone left a comment and I am completely thrown off. New game, kind of. I've been working on it for a while, but I haven't talked too much about it except for these streams. Yeah, I need to go. I will thank you for stopping by, and I will see you all later.